You know, because now you go into Walmart and you're like, oh, that's kind of nice. Like, might come from Target. Come on.
Might come from Target. It might be mistaken.
Yeah.
As a Target piece of furniture.
You walk into someone's house and you're like, she has pictures on the walls. I don't have any pictures up because we're only here for a year. So I was just like, I'm not putting, they're still in boxes.
My sister, she bought a new house and it's, oh my gosh, it's gorgeous and it's decorated. And I'm like, look at that farmhouse sink and all of the window treatments.
Yeah.
And I'm like, blind. You can wipe off.
I get excited when you move into base housing and they don't have the plastic blinds, when they have like the wood blinds.
That's nice.
Those are high class.
There's a little bit of envy, house envy, like Pottery Barn envy. Those items were purchased with the idea that this is like a forever home.
Right.
Like, we're not going to move
For a
them
very long time.
9 times in 9 years. Some people have homes that look like they came out of Southern Living.
Right.
And we
don't.
And that's okay. I mean, ours looks like maybe a frat house with some flowers occasionally or some placemats. The number one reason why we can't have
Yeah.
nice things. My husband sometimes tells this to our children, that you're the reason why we can't have nice things. But the children are not necessarily the reason.
Yeah.
Military moving is the reason.
Yeah, because when you move so much, stuff gets damaged.
And I'll preface this with a shout out to the movers that work hard, but some are more careful.
Yeah. And it's always changing hands. So you might have great packers, but then they get to the other side, they got to unpack the truck. And somebody's thrown that stuff into a new truck.
Basically, the chances of your items being scratched, dented, broken, or just all around ruined is 120%.
Yeah,
I mean, it's going to happen. And, you know, we have this very nice set, and as you can see, it's been very loved. You have a really nice...
Yes, we have a gorgeous dining table that we bought in our last house because we lived in a much bigger house.
And you were there for a long time, too.
Yeah,
Long time.
4 whole years. It's one of those tables that nobody's allowed to sit at. It's the
You cannot color or do any artwork at this table.
Yeah. So now it's in our basement. You know, still saran wrap.
Still shrink wrap.
Yeah, because we can't fit it. So that's where it sits. But we keep it.
Because it might fit.
It might fit in a house like down the road. We have an entertainment center from Wal-Mart that's 10 years old. And it's before Walmart started making like their nicer stuff. You know, because now you go into Walmart and you're like, oh, that's kind of nice. Like, might come from Target. Come on.
Might come from Target. It might be mistaken.
Yeah.
As a Target piece of furniture.
Right?
So Pottery Barn, it will never happen. And Lauren has the largest television I have ever seen. And underneath the television is her not nice
10-year-old Walmart entertainment center where the wood is peeling off the side. But we still have it because we don't want to get rid of it now or get something new now because we're going to move in 5 months.
And you also keep that box for that television because you're going to pack that television yourself.
We do, yeah.
We do this the same for ours. We've had the couches for 6 years. After this next one, we think we're probably going to call it good because, I mean, there's only so many times you can be stored and unloaded.
Potty training kids.
You can flip those cushions, and we do have it cleaned. Every time we go, we have it cleaned.
Yeah, we can't flip our cushions because it's like a Costco. But so it's just a pea couch right now.
And also, there's always the issue of how are the puzzle pieces going to fit
because every house is so
location.
different.
At the end, when you're done with your military career, you adult. I mean, we just adulted when we bought a minivan and a bed, king size Tempur-Pedic bed. But here's our thought process: he wanted the movable kind,
like the old people bed, where it like lifts you up so you can get out.
So you can get out of bed. But I told him we will get it broken during a move, and he's like, "That's a valid point,
right?"
Do we even have a headboard? No, we have a bed frame.
Our headboard and our footboard like snapped off. But you know what? We're still using the dang bed. So we can't have nice things now. Maybe eventually.
And also, I think it changes your level of anxiety when people come over because you're like, hey, that's made it through. So your kid coloring on that is it's going to be okay. But stuff goes in random places.
Yeah, it has to.
I never thought of using my entryway closet as a pantry. My children like it because they can open the door and they're like, can I get a snack after I've already eaten 7 things from your pantry? Thank you. I don't think I could stay in one place for a super long time. And
it gets to be like 2.5 years and you're like, where are my orders?
Where are we going? And then there are some things that you do have. My parents had a bar made for my husband, and we purposefully had it made in 5 pieces.
Oh,
so that when we can move,
that's a good idea.
it is
thinking ahead.
Yes. However, a bar is in our entryway. Like, that's the first thing you see when you walk into our house.
And that's why we're friends.
And that's why we'll stay friends, because her entryway closet has snackums for my kids, and there's a bar as soon as you walk in our house. There's military wear and tear, so we can't win.
We can't win, right?
So,
we can't win in that respect, but we have other things to win.
And yet it is a reason why we can't have real nice.
You mean you don't like my Walmart entertainment center?
If it looked like Camper and Target.
Only